Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. We got our helmet on, we got our crude map. We're following this road. It should take a gentler curve to the right, then a sharp turn to the left. Now, it has occurred to me that these may be side paths, in which case there should be a turn, one to the left, two to the right, and then one to the left. It's also occurred to me that the house I've seen down in the gorge below the bridge may indeed be the one that I seek, and that I'm supposed to come round at it from the other end. Additionally, there are, I believe, some free maulers on the path ahead. And there's one turn to the left. But then, up here we see more turns to the left. So, ow. Oh, you're going to be one of those buggers again, are you? Where the game just refuses to acknowledge the fact I've hit you. Okay. Oh, fuck off then. You're just lying now. What a great start to an episode.
Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale.
For fuck's sake. Well, fucking die then, you bastard. The cunting thing won't even let you hit it when you hit it. We're just going to have to do this again. So I've decided... I was actually going to bring this up. I've decided to formalise the way I operate with two save slots. The first slot will be beginning and end of episode saves, and the second slot will be mid-episode saves, and we'll see how that goes. In fact, this portion of the wilderness seems to be growing so tough, I may need to do something really stupid and go all the way back to the city and obtain some better protective gear. Then again, if we're going to get better armor, we do need to be looking to replace those 3 points of strength and 5 points of stamina. I have replaced 1 point of strength, not sure about any of the stamina yet, that this armor set is giving us. Oh no, fuck off. Double fuck off. Just fuck off. You lying cunts. I'm not in the mood for that. Potentially using our bow, which we have never used yet, will be the solution here. We've never used it. We've no idea how bad we are with it. We have lots of abilities we can learn to become better at using it, which would imply we are not that good. Oh no. No, 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 no. Keep working our way around. Oh, fuck off.
Keep breathing. Inhale.
Okay, well, if he wants to be on that side of me anyway. Nope. Too far.
Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Says the man who's going to be in more pain momentarily. Oh, you fucker, right.
You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Got the bugger. Right. So, facing two of those is not something we are particularly accustomed to just yet. And we should remember it's only going to get harder on the other side of the bridge. If that little footpath to the left there doesn't count as a road, and we do need to eat a few more apples for the point of dexterity anyway, and then I can mark it off the list as I said I was going to do in a previous episode. So that loops backwards. That would theoretically be that one, but then there's this whole one off there going in a different direction. So, and we haven't seen that side turn either. So I'm kind of thinking these might be more elevation lines, but these definitely look like paths. Let's have another apple while we're at it. And press the button twice because it didn't register the first time. Apparently, there we go. Point of dexterity. Nice. I think this wolf is trying to get killed by us. Oh wow, it's a teleporting wolf as well. And yeah, I knew that would fucking happen. Much better. Watch it, Tristan, I saw it. You fucker! Right. Sorry, this is a lot of pain.
Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale.
Good stuff. Keep moving. Don't stay still.
Come at me.
Fucker. I literally pressed the dodge button twice there, and he was still recovering from a first dodge. Okay. Oh, you bastard cunt, shit wanker. From hell.
You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Man, just... It's not going to let you get a hit in. Just keep regaining that stamina. Oh, you fucking shit thing. Right. From this, I think we can safely say we've wasted enough potions. Let's eat some food.
This is great!
Tristan, mate, this is not great. You're taking a massive pounding. And where is that pig? There is the pig. Okay. And the pig is running away. Well, why don't you eat some more food?
This is great!
Sure, you do the bombardment. And we'll try and work out where the fuck that pig went. I've got a horrible feeling it went down there somewhere. We can't hear it anymore. Wait for the cloud of insects to disperse. Okay, so there's some pig shit. And there's the insect that's been giving us a hard time. So we're not going to be dealing with that anytime soon. If the pig's gone down there, fuck knows where it is. Right. Oh, you absolute cunts. Okay, this is turning into an emergency. Well, one mauler down. I suppose we'll have to deal with that at some point. Oh, fuck off.
Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale.
There we go. That didn't take long, did it? Well, guess what? We've got to do the whole fucking thing again. Yeah, not happy about this, obviously. I mean, should I even be recording at this point? Fucking hell. Well, at least you get to see how hard it is. Definitely feeling like we are not ready for this location. Yeah, that's right, just you. Just you, only you. It's like OnlyFans, but with wolves. No, fuck off, I don't want a second one. We've already proved that one mauler is about my limit at the moment. Two is a bit too... Fuck off! Okay, what did I just say to you? I said, fuck off, wolf. It's like fuck with off. Because you are a lying, cheating piece of shit. But at least we got the kill. Right, and this is fucking ridiculous. Gonna have to eat those bloody apples again. Right. So yeah, definitely feeling the difficulty at this point. Maybe we should go back to the camp and rest, speak to some people, see if there's anyone who could teach us some new skills. Speaking of skills, we have no skill points, and we couldn't find that magic skill point potion which allegedly exists, and the fucking demonic pig runs away and leads us into more danger than we can possibly handle. Curse that fiendish pig to hell. Now, if this is bizarrely actually the path we're supposed to take, which I highly doubt, then at least it gives the healing items some time to work. Oh, hello. Double kill. At least these stingers are fairly easy to take care of. But if this is the elevated path the map appeared to display, and I'll tell you what, it's a lot safer. And we'll eat another apple into the bargain. And there does appear to be a house. A home. And this looks like the kind of place a trapper, a hunter, a ranger might live. That's a monster. Have we found a peaceful hobster, or have we just not... That looks like a dig spot. Or have we just not found the right place at all? Named. Okay.
Do you live here?
Living? Fibbing? What's it to you, manling?
Oh, aren't you chatty?
And you, fatty? Roam onward, human. No daddy dear for your mum here.
How charming. Do you have a name?
Suck ass, shitstain.
Do you think Irvin would be upset with me if I socked you one?
Do, and I'd bite
Who's
your
Irvin?
bum.
Oh, right.
Imagine it's frowned upon for an order man to get in a fight with a pet hobster. Is Irvin home?
Sucks at home. Now he roam.
Where'd he roam off to?
Magwo don't know. To see the kingy king, he say.
Is there a member of the royal family on the island?
Magwo don't know. Showed up, rode up, don't knowed up.
Right. Well, I think we've found the place.
Where the depths did Irvin even find you?
Above, below, none of your business, you know. So much questions get unwanted attention.
Am I attracting attention? Right. Guess this is what they'd call kumodrash.
Come on. Huh?
I don't get it either.
Oh, this creature speaks in riddles, but at least it's amusing.
Can you tell me anything about Irvin?
Dumpy grumpy say every ask have its task. You brave with no shame, so Magwo do say.
Right, so a bit of humility would be good here.
So, what do you do around here?
Think of building thing.
What kind of thing?
The thing. Thing every hobster has to build. I'm gonna have me thing the biggest. You help?
I guess.
Uh-uh.
But how can I help you? I don't know a thing about. hobster things.
Me knows. You bring me other things. We build me thing from them.
Other things, you say?
Right.
What do you want?
Cobster ears big for hearing, not beating. Magwo say human words, want human words back.
Right. So he wants to build something bigger than any other hobsters. Just, I presume it's any old pile of crap as long as he thinks it's impressive. Find Irvin. Not helping. Other
Fog's
things.
rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Okay, that wasn't Magwo. Whatever he wants, I don't have it yet. If we just find he's... No, he's not. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? We probably shouldn't have taken the booze now. But while we're at it... Clearly, I need to find things that he can build with. I presume I can't... I can! What an interesting place to leave a ladder. Okay, so now that I'm up here, what's the point of that? We take a little bit of a tumble here. No actual injury has been experienced. Now, I'm thinking his thing doesn't need to be the largest, but if it stays up, he'll be really impressed with it, rather than being knocked down and being a very temporary thing. I'm also imagining the items we require will not be here, but rather elsewhere in the world. I do want to get that pig, but not at the cost of my own life. So we know they like wheels. And there are wheels here that I cannot interact with. Well, unless I roam around magically picking up whatever discarded crap nobody wants and pop back here from time to time, I have a horrible feeling Irvin won't come back until I've done this. Or even worse, the goblin will just give me the key to go into the house and see Irvin when I've completed his task. So I might as well dedicate myself to other jobs I currently... Why is my bow not even equipped? Wow, that's saying something. Right. And we are looking to replace 2 points of strength, 5 points of stamina. I'm kind of thinking I might as well just go all the way back to the city at this point. Am I likely to find anything along the way? Probably not. Do I have to fight every single mauler along the way? Absolutely not. Yeah, let's take that off as well. What the hell? Still not happy with this kettle hat. But it's going to be a long time until we can afford something significantly better. Do we have the empty bottles from our potions? Well, that's a point. We do need to try and find vodka somehow. And what's this? This is water. Let's have some more rye, because when we finish this stack of 20, there should be, I think, a point of stamina in it for us. Tristan thinks, dear gods, if I'm gonna go looking for crap for this hobster, I'm gonna need to be drunk to do it. I have a distinct feeling I should be... So that pig flees rather more than the other two I've encountered so far. Well, the other three I've encountered. One of them was off camera. There's a restless dead in the graveyard. We've found the hovel. No, it's not quite in such a state of disrepair to be called a hovel. There's a man there wanting to sell a house for an exorbitant rate. We can get it down if we get something like 4 more points of insight. And the game music really wants me to... Hello? That's probably how I get down in the gully down below. I should probably not mess with those undead, as humanoid foes are still a little too powerful for me. And I should remember my heavy attack. Good against some creatures, not against all. Where are we going to find the kind of crap a hobster might like? Well, the graveyard might have some rubbish in it if people just dump their crap there. This burned down house might be good. If we go and look for the... Aha! So... this man, his house is burned down and he's looking for a home. Right? He wants to sell it off, get rid of it. If we go looking for the Free Hunters Loggers camp and find that woman who said she needs someone to come, like, be foreman, look after the place. You know, and asked us if we can look for someone. He might be the man. Unfortunately, we died after we met her, so I need to go meet her again. These textures look like they're not quite loading in on the bridge. Let's just keep moving. Do we have that point of dexterity from the apples yet? We do. Okay. However, finding him a place to stay might make it difficult to purchase the house from him, as he may not take that conversation option with him. However, is it really worth? I don't think it is. Okay. Let's head back to Greatshaft then, and do something regrettable. And those drifting leaves looks horrifically like one of those insect swarms coming to attack us. You know, we could try. So why not try? Yeah. There's two of them, that's why we're not going to try. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and it's growing dark as well. Well, we could stroll through the night, couldn't we?
Said it.
Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon. Keep
Heard
your
a
hands
couple
where
of
I can
maulers
see
howling
them.
at the walls yesterday. They've grown fearless.
This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
Death has come to our island.
Ah, and we can
We
explore
will be
near this
dead
camp as
too.
well.
Maybe someone will come and save us.
He can teach us some basic skills that we cannot learn yet because we don't have the skill point. Is there
Was banging
a...
around in the cellar all night.
a good resting
We even
spot? Yeah,
have
I'm getting a really
guards.
dry throat actually.
That's for sure.
The bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts recently.
Remember how things used to be?
Right, I'm having a quick drink of water. Okay.
Inside the gravedigger's
Oh, that's
place.
worked wonders.
Aye, the house doesn't look like much on the outside, but it's so rich and beautiful on the inside.
Oh, come on. Fine. I'll take a look sometime.
Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face?
Don't suppose I can... Nope. Okay, well, it's not too dark just yet. Allegedly. So why don't we...
So,
Of course. Why would any good man...
nip on over here and see what does lie down this path. A pig. Oh. Okay. Perhaps the pig is not up there by the boar-like creatures. But the squealing did seem to... yeah, I think it is. If those monsters just make the pig sounds, that would be a nasty trap. Okay, if we just follow this path along the... oh, I suppose we could call this a riverbank. It's not really, it's a... oh! It brings us back round to here. Okay. Let me guess, we need to rebuild this whole place, and that's where the alleged stat bonuses come from. So obviously, if I go find the woman, come back here, meet this chap, and say, look, here's somewhere for you to go, then he can bugger off over there, and I may have problems purchasing the house from him. But if I come and purchase the house, and then, as part of the deal, there's an option to say, hey, I know somewhere you can go and live, that would be quite nice. I don't know if that's the case, but I would still need to go find the woman first for that. You are just a simple peasant, nothing special. Even if your outfit is remarkably similar to mine. So now let's begin the jog back to town. Or so this mauler. Maybe I don't want to be in here either. Okay. Now then, Wolf, are you gonna... oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Oh, you fucking what? Okay, hang on. This is a rather different situation. Fuck off!
You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Like, literally how? We are healing, okay. Oh, it's a poisonous cloud, it's not...
Come at me.
Yeah. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. Okay, so where the fuck are we now? we're at the point where we realise there's 2 of those big beetles and it's not worth our time. Right, is it entirely possible that we could actually encounter this mauler in a state where we can actually fight it? I have my doubts. It may already be in its stuck state. I think this is the one that flew off into the middle of the lake last time. Okay, you're going to be one of those cunts who magically dodges everything, despite blatantly being hit.
Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale.
Okay, you're a liar. Don't you fucking dare. Good. Not so good. Better. Yeah, I'm really liking this idea of going back to town. Just a minute, actually. 9. Spiced 11. Because 20 spiced meat is supposed to do something as well. Admittedly, we have to pay for all the spices. I wonder if there's someone we could ask about hobster things. Some kind of scholar. But at the moment, it feels very much as if we need to gain more gold and experience. Let's eat some more of this meat, because it's not spiced meat. So if we get it out of the way first, we can settle on the good stuff. Will we make it back to Greyshaft by nightfall? I really don't think so. Will we make it to somewhere we could... Bloody hell, we're like this again, game, are we? Okay. Whew. Thank goodness for that. And I'm aware I'm running away from what appears to be the target zone. Because it would be nice if we could just find things in the local area for the hobster. But we have no idea what he wants. And there doesn't really seem to be much we can interact with. So... Oh, we could go try fight that hobster warrior. We have no idea where Zlatar is. That's probably more achievable. We could always try heading up the hill towards the fortress that's supposed to be up there, where the cult lives, and see if they're immediately hostile on sight. Violently hostile, that is, not just a sort of general dislike. And we are starting to run into those Lazars more recently now. More frequently recently. let's just stop around here and gaze at the statue of the mighty hero and think, ah, mighty hero who helped found civilization on the Grey Shaft. Maybe one day we will be as revered as you. For now, though, we're trying to get to the city walls before dark to see if we can sleep within the Order Hall. It's looking highly unlikely. That music's sudden drop-off really sounded like fight music was about to start. Okay. And as I continue to jog along here, I've seen yet another teacher and thinking if only we had the skill points. Well, skill points come with levels, and levels come with experience, and the easiest way to gain experience points is completing things on our quest list.
Huh? They broke into the abandoned fort. Why? I'll be damned if I know, but mark my words, they have definitely stirred something up. Death has come to our island.
You know what, I think I'm going to try. If I have to tangle with one or two street ruffians along the way, I'm willing to give it a shot. I shouldn't be, at least not quite yet. I think that might be Tristan in the bottom left of this image. Because of the shape of the helmet for some reason. I don't believe he's in all these screenshots. Which means either there was some way to make him not be visible at all, or I also believe these are staged with each figure being carefully placed rather than just, you know, mid-action screenshots. So these would have possibly even been made, you know, I'm essentially thinking, did the developers have some way to make Tristan invisible, or to free up the camera and move it around? Just keep on running. Don't worry, it's all loading in. Nobody's attacking you. It's great. We will take this path because it feels ever so slightly shorter, and it's not shorter, it's slightly more direct. The other one involves some weird backtracking going down the stairs, whereas this feels more straightforward. After I've rested, I intend to do something that feels like progress. And we'll see how it turns out. Oh, drying up a little again. Yeah, I think it is slightly shorter.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay, Tristan, I think you can slow down now. You can even take that ridiculous little kettle hat off. The kettle hat, of course, was not a particularly top-tier helmet. It was a basic helmet that could double as a cooking pot or kettle, which is literally what the soldiers used it for. You know, in the evening, one of them, they'd probably take turns or draw lots for it or something, would take his helmet off, dump it in the ashes or embers of the fire.
Have you seen how fat the guard
and they'd
captain's
cook stuff.
face is?
And then, obviously, after he cleaned it out later on, he'd put it back on. Now then, I have unfinished business down in the docks district. But for now, let's get some good quality rest. Day? That's not morning. Tristan, are you going to get out of bed? You appear to be stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you're definitely stuck. Well, this is new. I'm going to have to manually crash the game. Joy. Back in a moment. Okay. So it turns out I had to manually crash my whole computer.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
My bones are aching again. Been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
Which means I probably have to fight this wolf again. Apparently it hasn't autosaved in about half a bloody hour. Oi! Fucking target lock on, thank you. Use offense. And apparently it's immune to damage again. Because apparently physical space and momentum do not exist. Like, how does it literally walk through the sword and not get hit? It's a mystery for the ages. Right, well, let's start consuming this meat again. And continue our mad dash back towards the city. Maybe this time we'll get to actually sleep. I wonder what went wrong that was causing the game to not process something. And the evening did seem to draw on for a rather long time without nightfall. Could it be that it hadn't even processed the coming of darkness? But if we do have time to leg it back safely, let's absolutely do that. Wait for the ground. Ground would be very nice, thank you, world. Have another apple. I wonder if this path comes out by the ruined house of the two beetles. It's not the first time I've wondered that. And now does not feel like the time to experiment with that hypothesis. But rather the time to peg it straight back to the Knight's Hall and rest till morning. Not even a knight, we're a humble recruit. Not even a squire, I think. But we've taken an oath, which we intend to take seriously. So now, as an honourable recruit, we're probably going to have to end up burgling everywhere to break into places and talk to people and say, hey, you owe this, you know, stop overcharging this man for his rent. So my plan,
thick fog.
once I'm not being interrupted, is to get a good night's sleep and head to the Gravediggers Guild. Gravediggers Guild? Or Gravekeepers Guild, I can't remember which. Because we have unfinished business there. They'd offered us a position in their guild. as have the mercenaries. Now, the mercenaries seem to be a bunch of bounty hunters who will ask us to go and kill humans.
To risk checking what it was.
We're not that good at
Some
killing
running
humans.
wandering the streets
Weather
and
looks
yelling
grim.
like a bloody fool again last
In
night.
fact, we're not that good at killing anything just yet, but we're starting to get better at the local wildlife. Humans, though, are still a bit too tough for us, and are likely to be the case until we're like level 10 to 15. We're currently level 8. And a third-ish. However...
Keep your hands where I can see them.
The gravediggers are about recovering lost valuable treasure. And we definitely need money and funds to keep going. And the exploration side of the gravediggers' tasks might lead us to find other things of value too, that are not on their objective list, or encourage us to explore while we are seeking the items they desire. And I've heard that we actually get some protective gear for joining them, unlike the knights who don't seem to have given us anything. Yet. Apparently there is armour for joining the knights, but we just don't seem to get it as a recruit. And we might have to craft it all. They clearly don't take enough pride
Why
in
is
their
he
order
wearing that
for
junk?
us to wear something that clearly identifies ourselves as part of their order, or they don't think that my vow was significant enough to warrant such a reward just yet, and they want a little more proof of my dedication.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Should probably stop jogging now I'm inside the building.
They've grown fearless.
And I should probably save before sleeping too, in case we get the same bug as last time. Yeah, let's go with that gut feeling, shall we? Don't want to replay this section again. Game, where's the loading circle, the saving circle, and there we go. Oh, you shouldn't sleep with a helmet on, especially with that wide a brim on it. But he's so knackered he's going to do it anyway. And this time Tristan gets out of bed. Excellent stuff. You know, take that off, flex your neck a bit, give it a bit of a good rest. We're doing really well here actually. Let's just drink a bit of water. And work out what we're going to do on our way to the place that won't be open yet. Actually, it's not a shop, so we might be able to stroll right in. If only we had all the supplies. That damn leather again. We do know a merchant who sells leather. But let's hold off until we actually need some. By which time we might...
Someone was robbed right in the outskirts, Ruth.
Who am I kidding? It'll cost us 1,500 to learn how to make our own leather. And we barely have a third of that. Although 2 6s are 12, so we're nearly halfway there. Alright, what else do we have that needs doing? Magwo. Right. Oh, goodness. Okay, Zlatar. We don't know where Zlatar is, but he's probably somewhere where we'll get arrested for trying to go inside the house if we're not We could have done that last night. That would have been experience points as well. And we could have maybe met an assassin. Ask Alan about... sells wares at the fair. Yeah, I think we've met her. I wonder if it's not really a stalker and it's actually a rival suitor and she's quite happy with him and Chad's just... his pride won't accept the fact that she might like someone else more. Find a man to monitor the customs outpost. Suggesting I look for someone in the slums. There's that madman, isn't there? Cloth for sales, 2 sisters, needs lockpicking. Edwin doesn't seem to exist, or we haven't found him yet. Need 10 vodka. This feels bad. Let's just leave that as it is. Pretty impossible at the moment. Probably needs lockpicking. River District. Wait, River District isn't necessarily the docks then. Tricky. Find the bread thief. Again, the slums. Find why the flower is disappearing. Oh, we took it. Tricky, tricky. Seems impossible at the moment. Okay. Let's dash over here like an impatient young fellow and go look at the map. We're all full of energy. I don't see a river district. Unless this is it. That's an apothecary, that's the bank, that's a jeweller's. We could meander through the slums.
Why is he wearing that junk?
It'll waste time on our way to the Gravediggers Guild. Excuse me, you've got a weapon.
Oh, look who it is!
Oh, shit.
Crown not too tight on that head of yours?
You've clearly got me mixed up with someone else.
Think I'm stupid, do ya? You Astarians simply reek of self-righteousness. Living up there in your golden houses, while we fight for scraps.
I'm...
Me. Everything's about you, isn't it? Ah, can't
set him
stand
up
the
to this?
sight of you.
Okay,
That
well at
was-
least he didn't attack us.
unpleasant.
And whose lackey is he? And also that's not how you spell lackey. The sight of that two-handed axe did make me concerned. I should have had my helmet on. Let me guess, you just a face in the crowd. Right. I suspect we might meet him again. Similar to the beggar who asks for coins. And that the final time we encounter him, there will be cause for blood. Right. I'm going to put our cap on. I'm not going to put our kettle hat on. because actual armor would look a bit too conspicuous here. Right, you. Nope. He looks a bit dangerous, to be honest. Like he might be up to no good. Whereas a simple cap like this looks like we're trying to blend in, don't want any trouble, keep to ourselves. I don't suppose, no. He's engrossed in his drink. No time to speak with us. Likewise, he's rather busy. They got a map here, though. That's a bit fancy for this shell. Alright. Wasn't there a sea captain around here somewhere? Okay, I've been here before. I mean, this whole place is just full of ramshackle, run-down buildings that are constantly being repaired. That's the problem with being poor. One moment. You repair things because that way they last longer and are more affordable. And you can afford the repairs if you're lucky, but you can never afford to buy anything new that is built to last. You can only afford to buy things that'll keep breaking down and keep needing repairs. And hang on. Come on. I see you. Come on, let me... Okay, we're not supposed to be able to... The key prompt is doing nothing there. I suspected as much, as it was constantly becoming inaccessible. And that it was not supposed to be available at all.
The wind blows through my bones, but is the rain full?
Clouds? Yeah, that one's going to need more insight. And at least 2 levels worth. And while insight would be nice, it's probably going to take us more than 2 levels to get there. As we do need a little more combat prowess. We need a lot more, but a little more would be a good start. Well, we've spent some
Keep
of the
your
morning
hands where I
strolling
can
through
see
the
them.
slums. Haven't particularly found anyone who suits the build just yet. And maybe if I walk slowly enough, there we are. The place should be open by the time we get there. we should be on the lookout for someone. I have a feeling it's going to be that moneylender. For someone who looks like a landlord, and a landlord is probably not going to be out on the streets standing around. Unless he's arrogantly wanting to survey all he can see. Right, there we go.
I want to become a gravedigger.
Excellent. You've made the right choice, Tris. You won't regret this.
So, where do we start?
That's it. Right to business. Our people discovered a tomb under the old graveyard, and it seems to belong to one of the Prime Striders. While they were rummaging around, they failed to notice that one of the support pillars was loose. A whole load of cemetery came crashing down onto them. Wood, bones, soil, all that. Once they dug themselves out, they saw there were other things among them, like silver, coins, and colorful stones. They figured it was all stuff folk had taken to their graves. But no. Once they sorted things out, they realized there were no bones among the riches at all.
How could that be?
Seems that folk who fled the island already had buried anything they couldn't take with them in these graves. Likely decided no one would disturb the dead, so their wealth would be safe.
So, are you trying to tell me you want to start digging up fresh graves?
Dust your shoulders off. We hold the utmost respect for Crypt. We do not touch those he takes.
But what about that tomb?
That's a different story. History and all that. The deceased in those types of places have long decayed and been forgotten. We preserve their possessions for posterity, so they don't fade away altogether.
Alright then, what should we do?
Pay a visit to an acquaintance by the name of Petros. He was always a terrible crafty one. Shamelessly robbed folk, and paid for it in the end. He was buried in the cemetery near the old church in the crossroads just recently. But I've heard rumors that he's been sighted on Tantaris, lolling about in taverns, bold as can be. Probably mourning himself too.
So, you think there's something hidden in his grave?
Aye. So go and take a look. Take this key with you too. I have a feeling you'll find something to open with it.
So where is this church near the crossroads? Okay. We've now found everything on this skill tree. Is it the church in town? Or something else? Go to the miners' cemetery near the standing camp. Oh dear. Well, that's very dangerous. We've seen things walking in there.
My bones are aching again. The storm's coming. I can feel it.
Wonder if our heavy attack will knock those down. Who are you?
What?
Oh.
What?
You looked a bit unique there. I was hoping it might be an individual we could treat with. And I should be looking for... I noticed we weren't given the armor I've heard of. Maybe we have to do our first quest. At least we know where it is. So what's more achievable at the moment? I mean, looking for Magwo's stuff maybe. Furs is key. That's a lot of iron ore. So we need a lot of coal. Which we can purchase from a blacksmith. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.